Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. So within this weekly reading, I'm going to be including the theme of Venus going direct in Leo. Originally, I was going to do just one collective video for Venus going direct, but I thought it'll help me to narrow down, refine, and sort of make the messages more specific if I do it as part of the weekly messages for each individual sign. So Venus went direct on the 4th of September in the UK. We may be looking at themes here following on from the retrograde of course correction, especially where we've been holding back in terms of our emotional fulfillment. Venus is a planet that's associated with pleasure and abundance, and Leo does have similar themes as well. So Leo it's often about creativity, romance, fun, being in the spotlight and having the courage to take risks as well. So here are the boxes for the oracle decks I'll be using for this reading for your weekly messages. So let's get into the tarot first of all, and we'll get you a card for the overall energy or the focal point for the week. And the week for me will be the next 7 days. I have other commitments, so I couldn't do it on Monday, so I've just thought just do it for the next 7 days, and that's the weekly. So let's see what comes out for you, Taurus. So what's your main focal point for the next 7 days? You know what? That felt like a forced jump, like I made it jump. I mean, you've got King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man. But I'm going to put them back and try again because I felt like I kind of forced them out of the deck then. So just bear with me. Let's try again. And I've made the screen blurry. That helps, doesn't it? Still blurry. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. Okay, we have the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, I don't know, I was going to say the King, and the Nine of Cups. So put those there for the time being. Let's get your energy, your specific energy within this for the week. I don't know why am I forcing the cards out? I don't know if it's me forcing them out or if there's like, if you believe in spirits, if there's a spirit that's moving my hand and making me force the cards out. It's very strange. It doesn't feel like it's me doing it, but it is me doing it. We've got the Sun and the Six of Wands. That is beautiful. That looks like something very, very successful and satisfying there with that Six of Wands and the Sun together. Let's look at any external or surrounding energy. So it could be a person, a situation, just the energy in general, like to do with planetary alignments. Let's see, is there anything that is external or surrounding you that's having an impact on things? I'll try again. Again, I feel like, I don't know if it's like a spirit forcing my hand, and I'm skeptical about those things as well, but you never know. There we go, that felt more natural. We have the Empress. This is fantastic energy so far. I'm just thinking if that's someone's mother to begin with, but we'll see what else comes out. Or a motherly type energy, nurturing energy. Let's get you a card of advice as well. Okay, I definitely didn't force that one. We have the Ace of Wands, Five of Wands. Yeah, it feels like it needs to be in reverse, so we'll leave that there. Let's just shift these along a bit because I always end up needing lots of space. Let's get you some oracle cards. We'll get one from that Unicorns deck first of all. So what does Taurus need to know for the week? Right, you have direction. Nut and Horse, direction. Okay. And we'll get you a Whispers of Love card as well. I think because of that Leo, the part of Leo that's romantic, and then Venus can obviously be associated with romance, I felt like Whispers of Love might be useful for this. So let's see what we get here for you, Taurus. You have, and isn't it funny, I was just talking about romance and with Venus and Leo, and we have spiritual connection. This is such a beautiful card. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So those are your 2 oracle messages. Right, let's get into clarifying. So we've got the Knight of Swords and the 9 of Cups as the overall. There could be a message coming in that makes someone very, very satisfied. Probably you, because you have as your energy the Sun and 6 of Wands, that's just absolute, as successful as you can get, to be frank. I mean, the Sun is said to be like the most positive or happiest card in the deck. It can be about potential, it can be about enlightenment, but with the 6 of Wands, it just looks like plain success or spotlight. It is spotlight energy as well, because the Sun, it's Leo energy. Sunlight, spotlight, you are potentially being seen. And then obviously 6 of Wands is someone being, as well as victory, it's about someone being given accolades, celebrated even. So somebody could be coming to tell you something that will make you very, very happy, or you could be doing that, but let's see what comes out. So let's clarify the Knight of Swords and the 6 of Cups. Right, 8 of Wands, so that could potentially be a message. I mean, that is a very chaotic 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands to me. Sometimes it just looks like being overwhelmed. I mean, there's a card in the, is it Sacred? Let's have a look. I can't see in front of me right now. Sacred Destiny deck called Healing Chaos, and that is what the Healing Chaos looks like. It's got a tornado. So it could be about movement. I mean, we've got that Knight of Swords there. It could be a fast message, something that just comes in really quickly and suddenly. Let's see what else we get. It could be about you moving in a certain direction. I mean, if you look at the horse here, you've got the horse there, direction, movement, and then that horse is like speeding along as well. Let's get more clarification on that Knight of Swords and 9 of Cups. It could be you may have discovered a new truth and you're just moving towards your pleasure, satisfaction. You may have chosen a direction. You may have received a truth or information. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune direction. It's choosing a new direction, I would say, and it's likely one that makes you very satisfied, and it is in line with your truth, whatever that is, if it's not a message, or it could just be a message coming in that changes everything. Let's get more for you. Okay, there's something here about opening up. Maybe somebody has opened up to you, or you're opening up to someone or something with that. And because the 4 of Pentacles is often about like keeping a lid on it, keeping your cards close to your chest, keeping something to yourself, protecting something. But then you've got the Page of Cups, who is all about, it's the inner child, it's heart's desires, it's open emotional and creative expression. So you could be lifting the lid on something and it's very satisfying, or someone could be lifting the lid on something for you that leads to you being very satisfied. Let's get one more for that. Oh, that's a lot, but I'll take it. I will take it. I think it was that first. This may be something that you have thought about for a long time, or if there's another person involved, they've thought about for a long time. And I would say with that 7 of Pentacles here, it's like a decision's been made to invest, maybe in a new path. Could be a new relationship with the Ace of Cups, just anything where it feels very satisfying and fulfilling. So let's put these out of the way. I mean, you've got spiritual connection. So, I mean, it could be a person. A relationship as a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. It could be a person. The only people I'm really seeing are the Knight of Swords and the Empress. But the Empress is external energy. The spiritual connection, I mean, it could even be with your path, couldn't it? Your spiritual path, to be honest. But maybe you're going further along on your spiritual path, or beginning a new spiritual path if it's not a specific person. Let's clarify your energy with that Sun card and 6 of Wands. So we have Temperance. I mean, Temperance can be about harmony. It can be about connection as well. Balance. I mean, who wouldn't feel harmony if you were that successful? That would definitely bring some kind of harmony about, wouldn't it? Hierophant, you may have learned something. I mean, this learning could be that message that you learned something from that. And the message, it could be a person. Sometimes it can be like a spiritual download type thing, for want of a better description. that could be the message. I mean, it does look more literal like a person, but it could, as I say, it could be like epiphany type messages. But there's something learned here, and there is harmony, a sense of harmony here. Anything else? Okay. So you could be coming into a place of harmony after a period of anxiety about the past. Okay. I don't know, I was getting a message, maybe something about past decisions potentially, but because direction is there, so maybe it's like as I was saying about course correction. Maybe you may have veered off the best path for you or something to that effect, and now you're going in a direction that's better and more successful for you, because we've got that Six of Wands there again. It could even be that you've reflected on something from the past that you may have put on the back burner, possibly, and maybe you've gone back to that old idea, thought, person, and have decided to go. I mean, there's not really anything like judgment or anything here, to do with like resurrecting anything or reunions or anything like that, but it could be something old that you want to try and make successful again. But I'm just getting a stronger energy of success with your energy, whatever it is that's going on here. It's something about success, being seen, very likely spotlight. Let's clarify this external energy here, the Empress, which I said was nurturing. I mean, it could be the universe or God or whatever spiritual team, whatever you feel, whatever you believe in. I did get mother energy. If someone's mother has passed away, she could be like a spiritual guide for you and watching over you and just giving you energy that makes you feel supported and that you can be successful in whatever it is you're trying to do. Or grandmother even, because it's just maternal energy, isn't it? Nurturing maternal energy. It doesn't have to be a mother, it could be an aunt. I'm going to try that again, I was talking too much. Let's try it, see for the Empress. So that's external or surrounding energy. Right, so we have the it's the Lovers, which is card number 6. Look at the colours. There are similarity between the colours in the Lovers card and the Spiritual Connection card, aren't there? So could be romance involved. Let me see what else comes out. I'm not necessarily picking up a strong romantic vibe. I don't know. I feel like it probably would be more of a spiritual thing. There's a path on here as well. Like, I mean, I know it's a connection that like a path leading to each other, but it feels more like it's about a spiritual path possibly. And then obviously you had the Hierophant, you had Temperance, which are very spiritual cards as well. The Ace of Wands is spiritual as well. Let's get more for that. I mean, this Lovers card, it is connection, but it doesn't always have to be romantic. Sometimes it's family members. Like if you are really close to a sibling, that's a powerful connection that can be indicated by the Lovers. A parent, child, best friend, whoever. That connection could be to a maternal, nurturing energy. But stop talking and get the cards out, shall I? We've got the Empress again. Is that confirming that it's a mother or maternal figure? I mean, that's a child as well, isn't it? The Page of Pentacles is a child, Taurus. And I'm pretty sure the Page of Pentacles, from the research I've done, I know the pages are more about representing the element. A lot of people say it's not to do with specific signs, but others have given them specific signs. And I'm pretty sure Taurus, your sign, is the Page of Pentacles, so it really could be, there could be something to do with someone's mother here. Could be pregnancy. I mean, I've picked up on pregnancy in maybe 1 or 2 readings, and it was really strange. The day that I did the readings where pregnancy came up really strongly, the following day, I went to, my child is in school, went to the school, and all these people that I hadn't seen for 6 weeks, there were just loads of pregnant parents at the school. And it was like, I mean, to be frank, there was probably at least one of them I suspected, even though it wasn't blatantly obvious. I had a feeling that person was pregnant, but there were just loads of them. But like, they all look like they're coming to term now. So it was quite funny that before the 6-week break, it was just as normal, and then coming back, it's like, oh, everybody's pregnant. Anyway, So there could be a pregnancy here, possibly. I mean, maybe that spiritual connection is to a child, an unborn child or something to that effect. Or someone's trying to conceive. Maybe that's the success is, I mean, the Ace of Wands for me can be quite phallic as well. So, and maybe that will take you in a new direction if you are becoming a parent. But it just feels like a supportive, there's something quite supportive about this Empress energy here. So maybe you're pregnant, maybe your partner's pregnant, maybe someone you're close to is pregnant, but it's quite a happy energy. And obviously if you've been trying to get pregnant, even if you haven't actually, sometimes it's just it could be a pleasant surprise for someone, couldn't it? But there's something very pleasurable about it. I'll get one more. Queen of Pentacles, who is known to be like a very nurturing, motherly energy. She's got all the little kittens there, a cat with its kittens. So potentially pregnancy again, or just in general a very nurturing, a nurturing energy that you're connected to, or it's you, or you're providing the nurturing possibly. I don't know what possible advice could be here, to be honest, because this is so positive. I can't even see the challenges in it. It just looks like success and something coming in that makes you happy, takes you in a new direction. Let's have a look at I mean, you've got Ace of Wands, Five of Wands in reverse. It just looks like having the passion, the drive, and the strength to overcome challenges. I can't really see any advice here. I'll try, but we've got Judgment. That's going, for me, that's often, I mean, it can be second chances, but it's often going off on a new path. Page of Swords. I mean, the only advice I could potentially see is maybe you need to express some sort of truth to bring this happiness and satisfaction and success in. That's the only thing I can see at the minute. That could be advice, and maybe that will help to overcome any challenges that you need to move ahead in a new direction. Maybe someone needs to tell someone how they feel, and that will bring about this, or help support this energy. But it looks like if your energy is already the Sun and Six of Wands, it suggests that it's already happened. So I just really, honestly, I can't see what the advice is. Anything else? Is there any other advice for Taurus? Is there anything useful for Taurus? Because they look like they're doing perfectly fine on their own. I might have to call this reading, do you really need any help, or something to that effect? Or what was the point of this reading? Okay. We've got Five of Pentacles. Obviously, that's not the happiest, one of the happiest cards in the deck. Let's get some more on that. It may be that somebody has to be, I don't want to say abandoned, but left behind for you to move forward. That is a possibility here. You may have to be honest with someone, I don't know who, you would know, and leave them behind to go on this new path. Possibly, maybe that's what that Knight of Swords is about. I mean, it wouldn't be pleasurable for them being left behind, but obviously it depends on the circumstances. It would obviously be beneficial to you in some way, shape or form. Four of Cups. Okay, so there's some disappointment here. So, okay, so what I'm getting, and then you've got the Seven of Wands kind of wanted to come out. Let me get another one. Okay, so this could be, as I said, I did mention about a spiritual path potentially. This could be just where you probably are in that Sun energy, and the Six of Wands energy. There's, as I said, there's a truth or a message here that brings satisfaction. What did we have under here? We had the Empress, that's nurturing, supportive energy. I mean, I did say it could be spiritual support, it could be a mother figure, it could even be you, as in like your higher self giving you that nurturing energy to do what it is that you need to feel that Sun and Six of Wands energy. Got Five of Pentacles and Four of Cups, so there is something not quite satisfying here at the very least that you may, as I said, you may have to leave behind. And then you've got the Magician who manifests, he creates, he uses all the tools he has to create something new. So maybe the advice is, maybe this is the advice, to give the message, and then that will help you choose a new direction. Or if you've already given the message, it's just to sort of forge ahead, I would say, and just believe in yourself and know that you've made the best decision for you. That's the only advice I can think of, Taurus. I hope there's something useful in it. I mean, I will get one more clarifier as advice, but I can't see. Okay, Five of Cups again. Maybe the message is, or the advice is, don't, yeah, we've got the King of Swords on the floor. Don't worry about having to be assertive and leave people behind. Others, as a Knight of Swords energy, sometimes it's looked at as like very rash and abrupt, etc. People might see you as harsh. The King of Swords can be seen as harsh as well, but to get your happiness and to get your victory, maybe you do have to be more assertive. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you do have to be more assertive in choosing your direction. You could possibly have, I mean, I can't, we did get a Nine of Swords somewhere here, didn't we, which is anxiety. Maybe there is a tiny bit of anxiety within you about the path you've chosen, or a message you've given, a message someone has given you, whatever it is, your path you've chosen, the direction you've chosen. But just know that you're doing the best thing for you, and it was probably, whatever's happened, it may have been necessary for you to succeed in the way that it matters to you. Okay, that's as much as I can get from that message. I really hope that was helpful to someone out there. Feel free to leave your comments. Your monthly reading, Taurus, is available on the channel as well if you want to check that one out. That's for September. So thank you again for watching, and take care.